Yay! Oh, there are my friends. I was worried you were still sleepy. It's first thing on a Wednesday morning. Well, welcome to our third story time at Canalside. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about gardening and growing things, which is very exciting. But if you've been here before, you know I have to thank our friends who help us put this program on for free. So we have to thank M&T Bank. Can we clap for M&T Bank? Thank you. The Children's Foundation of Erie County, we're going to give them a round of applause. And the Bauer Family Foundation, let's give them a little applause too. Great. So we're going to dive right in, but I want to start out by introducing two of my friends to you. I have Tracy, who is here from Deaf Access Services, and she will be providing programming in American Sign Language for our friends today. And then I have Nicole from Grassroots Gardens of Western New York. You might have met some of Nicole's friends over there. They were having some fun activities. They have over 100 gardens in Western New York. How many is 100? Is that like just a few, or is that like a lot of gardens? That is a lot of gardens that are open to the community. So make sure that if you have questions about that, you can stop by and talk to them. But I am going to hand this over to my friend Nicole, and she is going to read us Lola Plants a Garden.
All right. So before we start, how many people have a garden at home? How many people have planted a seed before? Has anyone planted a seed? And what are your seeds doing right now? They're growing. Yeah, it's summer. So hopefully your gardens are growing. So we're going to read about somebody else who has a garden. And it starts with a poem that says, "Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row." All right. Lola plants a garden. Lola loves her book of garden poems. Her favorite poem is the one about Mary, Mary. Lola wants to plant a garden. Mommy says there is room near the vegetables. It's hard to see, but you guys have good eyes. Lola gets books about gardens from the library. She chooses her favorite flowers from the books. Mommy makes a list. They go to the garden store to buy seeds. So maybe that's what some of you did when you got your seeds. Lola and Mommy make the garden. The seed packets mark where the flowers are planted. Lola will have to wait a long time for them to grow. Lola makes her own flower book while she waits. Mommy types the Mary, Mary poem, and Lola glues it in. So that's something you guys can all do while you're waiting for your flowers to grow too. Make a little book. Or you can go draw your flowers and look at their progress. Or your vegetables, which is what I grow. Lola makes a string of bells. She finds shells and some old beads. She even makes a little Mary Mary. One day, Lola sees tiny green shoots. She pulls up weeds so the shoots can grow. Lola's flowers grow bigger. They open up to the sun. Look at that. Lots of beautiful flowers. Daddy helps Lola hang her shiny bells. Lola finds her Mary Mary a special spot. It's just perfect. Orla, Ben, and Ty are coming to see Lola's garden. Lola and Mommy make cupcakes. Lola wears her flower shirt. Mommy helps Lola with her hair. Lola's friends love everything about her garden. They share the crunchy peas and sweet strawberries that Mommy grew. And if any of you guys grew peas, your peas are probably coming up right now. Then Lola makes up a story about Mary Mary. What kind of garden will Lola plant next? Lola, Lola, extraordinary, how does your garden grow? With flowers, seeds, and shells and beads, and happy friends all in a row. The end. Like a tall flower, reach to the sun. That's how you grow nice and tall, and then go down and touch your toes. And reach up again. Wiggle your fingers, clap your hands, and touch your toes. Good job. Now can we reach all the way out and spread our arms as wide as we can? And we're gonna go all the way, make a rainbow to one leg, and then make a big rainbow to the other leg. Good job. All right, does anyone know how to skip? Can you show me how you skip? Ooh, we got some good skippers. Good job. Now can we hop on 2 feet? What animals hop on 2 feet? A rabbit, yes. Kangaroo, that's a good one too, yeah. All right, a couple more and then we're gonna take our seats again. Now we're gonna take giant monster steps. Guys, these are your branches. And now can you balance on one foot and put your other foot on your leg? And now you all look like big, beautiful trees. And come down, and then we're gonna bring our hands together. Good job. Can we do it on the other leg? Grow your branches. Balance on your other leg. I'm gonna balance on my left foot. Ooh, good job. And come down. Woo. All right. Now can we move like the wind? The wind spreads the trees. So can we move like the wind? However you think wind moves. I'm gonna blow my arms around. Yeah, good job. We got some crazy wind and some slow wind out there. Good job. All right, come back to your spots. Stand like a big tall tree. And we're gonna do our monster steps again. Big giant steps with your legs. You guys are good at these. Those make your legs nice and strong.
So we're going to talk about seeds today. So has anybody planted a seed before? Yeah, I see some hands up. Has anybody planted a seed this big before? No? Can I get some guesses? What type of seed do you think this is? Oh, I heard a coconut over here. So yes, this is a coconut. And so it's really cool that palm trees grow out of the seed this big. So it starts from the middle, grows out through the husk, and you get a palm tree out of this. And palm trees can live up to 100 years. They can be very, very old. And I also have this. Has anybody seen, oh, I heard it over here, a pine cone. Do we see pine cones this big in Buffalo? No, would it be cool if we could collect pine cones this big though? Yeah. And so all of these individual spikes on here, these are seeds. So these come from giant pine trees out west, and they actually need the forest fires to heat up this big pine cone, and then the seeds actually pop off and they fly to the ground, and then that's how more pine cones or pine trees get grown. So it's pretty cool stuff how these seeds move around, and then we get more trees. And so I know that you guys have some flower seeds in your bags. And so I also have some pressed flowers from the museum. So I have these little yellow flowers. So this was collected in 2019. So you can still see how bright yellow the flowers are. And you can see the parts of the flowers. So you can see the stems, the leaves, and the roots. So eventually the flowers that you guys plant today will have all of these parts to them. And I have a purple flower. And then I also have what's called a black-eyed Susan. So you guys might see these in fields around Buffalo. And so all of these wildflowers, they're different colors, different shapes, different sizes, but they are all beautiful. Alright, so if you guys want to open up your bags, you should have a little Dixie cup and some soil. So I want everybody to grab those out now. Alright. Everybody getting that out and ready. And so what we're going to do first is we need to put that soil into the Dixie cups that you guys have. Because seeds need soil to grow. Alright, I see that soil being poured. I see really steady hands, so great job, guys. And you will also have some wildflower seeds. So I have some that I planted at my house this spring. I have some English daisies, foxglove, and some marigolds. Marigolds are my favorite, so I decided to bring some of these today. And so if you see that packet of seeds, are any of the seeds this big that you guys have, or are they really tiny? They are tiny, right? So you can open up that packet, and I want you guys to put some seeds in your hand so you can see how tiny they actually are. Perfect. I see everybody investigating their seeds, exploring. I love to see it. And so once you have some seeds in your hand, what you're going to do, you're going to take your index finger and you're going to make a little hole in the top of your soil. And you can pop some of those seeds right in top, and then you just cover it up with the soil. So you don't want to see the seed on top of your soil, you want it in the soil just a little bit. I see some planting going on. Perfect. And so we have the soil, we have the seed inside. Now what else would this seed need to survive? What else does it need? It needs water, right? So when you guys go home today, I like my spray bottle. This is how I water my little seedlings at home. So you can just spray the top of your Dixie cup with water. And what else do they need besides water? Will you just put your plant in the closet and close the door and just hope it lives? What else does it need? It needs sunlight, right? So make sure to put your cup with your seeds in a nice sunny window. Yeah, and it also needs warmth. Okay? Because do we see a lot of plants or a lot of flowers here around Buffalo in the winter time? No, we don't, right? Because it's too cold, there's too much ice and snow around. So we also need warmth for our seeds to grow. Alright, and then also I have some packets up here if you guys want to check it out. I have some stuff about wildflower information and about bees. So if you guys want to take some stuff home, you can come up afterwards.
Hi everyone! So today we are going to make a paper garden, and you should have a few items in your bags. Let's see. A piece of paper. Alright. And you will have some smaller cutouts also. Some clouds, maybe a sun, some flowers. Alright, and you should also have a glue stick. And you might have crayons. Might not have crayons here today, but you can always color at home. So we are going to take our paper. This is going to be your background. All right, and you can decide where you would like everything to go. I'm going to start with my sun, because we need sun to grow plants, right? We need sun, dirt, and water, and I have the sun, so you can go ahead, pick out your sun, grab your glue stick, and decide where you want it on your paper. So I chose to put mine up in the top corner. It can go wherever you would like it to go. Once your sun is in place, you can grab your clouds. And again, we need rain to help our plants grow, right? And rain comes from our clouds. So we can put those up in the sky wherever you'd like those on your paper. I put my clouds up near my sun. And then your last step is going to be to choose where you would like your plants to go. So you can put them anywhere on the page you would like. And then when you get home later, you can color in your plants whatever beautiful colors you would like them to be. When you have finished gluing, go ahead and put your paper up in the air so we can see your beautiful pictures. We can see your gardens. I think my friends had more clouds and flowers than I did, so it might take you a little bit longer to finish your gluing. Friends, while you are finishing up your picture, I wanted to let you know that if you have a chance to stop by the Central Library tomorrow, our friend the gnome that is right over there will be visiting the library in the afternoon, and you can stop by and meet him and take pictures with him, all right? That'll be at the Central Library, I believe at 2? 10 to 2. I'm sorry, in the morning, not the afternoon. All right, if you finished your picture, go ahead and put it up in the air. Let's see it. Let's see your gardens. Ooh, those are lovely. Oh, I like it. Friends, those are some good gardens that I'm seeing. You will get big flowers with all those clouds and sunshine.
So, corn grows very, very, very tall. Green beans grow on vines and they climb up the stalks of the corn. And the squash stays very low to the ground, gets very big leaves, and protects the soil from sunlight, bugs, and weeds. So if you guys want to stand up, and we're going to pretend to be the three sisters. So if you want to stand up, give yourself a little room. If you're still working on your project, that's okay. Okay, so if you've seen corn before, is it really tall or really short? Tall. So we're going to start really little and pretend we're growing. Tall, tall, tall as you can. Reach up high so that your green bean friend can grow up you. Tall, tall, reach. Okay, and now we're going to pretend to be the little green bean. So we're going to start really low, and let's pretend we're climbing up the beanstalk, however you want. If you want to wind around it or climb up, all right? So start low, and we're going to climb. Okay, and who remembers what the squash did? They're really low to the ground, and they take up a lot of space. So get low to the ground, spread around, pretend you're a big squash leaf protecting the soil for your friends. Okay. Do you guys want to pretend to do that again? Yes? Okay. So what was the first vegetable we did? Corn. Okay. So start little. Start like a little seed. Break your way through. Get very, very tall. Reach to the sky. Make sure you're nice and strong for your green bean friends to climb up. Okay. What's next? Green bean? Okay. Start like a little seed again. Pop through the soil. Climb, wind your way around the green or the corn stalk. Good. Okay, and the last one was squash. Okay, so we're gonna get low to the ground. The seed's gonna pop through the soil and spread very big. Let's protect our friends. Let's protect the soil. Protect it. Grow big. Okay. Good job. So, my friends, again, if you haven't been to Explore More before, we have more pretend vegetables upstairs that kids can learn how vegetables really grow. And we do have real vegetables growing on the rooftop terrace as well. Again, we're right there. And thank you for using your imagination with me today.
All right, friends, that was great. Can we give everyone a little round of applause? Can I hear all my friends say thank you? Yay! I love it. Well, we're going to be here again next week. I hope you all come back. Remember that you do need to use that QR code to register each week individually. So I know that sort of getting in the habit of doing that, but you're always welcome, and we hope to see you again. And before you go, I know that the Science Museum and the library have some information on their tables and their things that they can share. I know we have some friends over there that people were visiting earlier, but we also have some things that our friends can play with, some tactile activities. And so you've heard me say this before, and I'm going to say it again. Using our imagination, playing with things also help kids with those creative problem solving and to help to develop literacy skills. So our friends are welcome to come up here and play with my friends at Explore More. They have, it looks like, some carrots and some zucchini and the corn stalks. So we will see you next week.